So today we're going to continue looking at the new releases from Galaxy's Edge that they put out on May the 4th. This time it's going to be the new Ventress Saber that they released. So we're going to take a look at that one next. Stick around. Welcome back.
And thank you for joining us again on another review.
Today we are going to continue to look at the new stuff that came out from Galaxy's Edge for May the 4th. This one here is actually going to be the new release for Asajj Ventress.
Wait. I thought that these were Ventress's lightsabers.
Well, technically you're correct. I mean, those were her sabers during Clone Wars, you know, when she was actually Count Dooku's apprentice.
Oh.
However, once she and Savage Opress were defeated by Dooku, she lost those sabers to Barriss Offee, and she actually became a bounty hunter. In the book, The Dark Disciple, she acquires her yellow-bladed saber, basically on the black market is where she gets it from. And that's the saber we're actually going to look at today.
Oh, okay.
So, let me get you guys to a bigger screen so you can see exactly what we're looking at. So, this is the new saber. I mean, the new ones come in the white case.
Kind of looks like a stormtrooper.
Yep, it does. And I said the same thing when we looked at the Luminara.
Yep.
In the last video that we did. But it does come in a larger case, and it has the nice yellow logo. Kind of goes along with the color of the blade that they have. So we'll go ahead and open this one up and take a look at it. And this is what the new saber looks like. And I know I'm covering her face up here. Let's go ahead and take it out of the box. How about we do that? Hold that one. So this is the new saber that they came out with for Asajj Ventress. Now,
this looks a lot like Darth Maul at the end of the Clone Wars when he fights Ahsoka at
You mean this one?
Yeah, that one on Mandalore.
Yeah, actually, it's theory is it's the same saber. There's just the biggest difference is the color of the blade. Honestly, we don't really know though how Darth Maul gets this one. But tell you what, let's look at the blade colors so you can see what exactly I mean by that. So we'll go ahead and lock that one in. You want to put that one in for us? Other side. Oh, we gotta take the plug out first. Aha!
Plugs.
Push down and twist. There you go. And let's go ahead and ignite. So, red and yellow. So when Darth Maul gets it, you actually end up with the red version. Now this is the setup that he has, and we're going to turn that off. This is the setup that he has when he fights against Ahsoka in the Clone Wars. I think in the end of season 6, season 7, somewhere around in there. But he actually attaches it to his original lightsaber blade that came from that he had in episode 1 when he fought against both Qui-Gon Jinn and Obi-Wan at the same time.
Okay.
If you remember during that fight, the double-bladed saber that he had, which is the one that's just over your shoulder back there on the wall, that one was cut in half by Obi-Wan as he pretty much just cut Darth Maul in half. He gets this saber at some point. Now, there's no specifics as to how he gets this saber, but it's definitely the one that he uses in that particular fight. So let's go ahead and we'll sit this one to the side here, out of the way. But this is the new Ventress Saber. This is called the Ventress Refocused. The Darth Maul version is called the Shadow Collective because he had that during that Battle of Mandalore when he was teamed up with the Shadow Collective and ended up essentially becoming the leader of Mandalore when he won the Dark Saber from Pre Vizsla. When he fights him and actually takes his head off with the Dark Saber at that point. But after Asajj Ventress and Savage Opress go after Darth Maul and gets defeated, she ends up fighting Barriss Offee. She loses the sabers that you had, the curved ones there. She has to get a new one off the black market, and she has this one. Now, this particular saber with the yellow blade is never actually featured on screen.
Really?
The only time it's ever even mentioned or talked about is in the book, and in which she that's where she actually acquires this from the black market, basically. But during that book, she falls in love with Quinlan Vos, and she starts teaching him the ways of the dark side. And they basically plot to kill Count Dooku, and she gets killed in there trying to save Quinlan Vos, who she's fallen madly in love with, basically. Now, after that, we don't know. It just all of a sudden shows up with Darth Maul in the sixth season of Clone Wars. So at some point, he had to get this saber. Some theories say that whenever she was killed, her body was taken back to Dathomir, and it was buried with her. She may have come to Darth Maul when he returned to Dathomir and kind of told him where it was at, how to get it, and he found it buried with her.
Yeah.
That's one theory that I've seen. There are a number of different theories out there, but there's nothing specific that says...
Just theories, just nothing specific.
It's just all of a sudden, there it is, he has it in that Battle of Mandalore. So we don't know exactly how he possesses it. But at some point, he did, and we'll cover it up because it's a little loud, he did have to bleed or perform the ritual to bleed the yellow kyber crystal and make it red. You can tell by the sound that it definitely has a different sound.
It has a different sound than
it definitely has a different sound than the Darth Maul saber. And it also the deactivation sounds different. So it has a normal sound deactivation and activation with the Ventress Saber, whereas the Darth Maul saber, it actually, when you turn it off, it sounds more like a gun blast going on.
Oh, okay.
Like one of their phaser sabers that they use, or the guns that you would hear and you would see from like a stormtrooper, or the ion cannons being blasted from like one of the ships or something. It has that kind of sound to it, which was very different. I wasn't expecting that kind of sound from it. But it does have a nice yellow blade. Unfortunately, I don't have my normal blade that I use with these, being my Jamu blade, because it's being repaired. Unfortunately, I damaged it somehow at May the 4th, and the top half of it stopped working. So James over at Jamu's Playground is taking care of that for me, and I do appreciate that. If you're watching this, thank you very much for taking care of that for me. But this particular saber, it sells for $159 at the park. It is available. Some people have thought that it may be a limited edition because of the white case.
Right.
There's nothing been said specific that it's actually going to be limited edition. Last I heard, as of this morning, it is still available, just like the Luminara Unduli is available at the park. So if you're interested in getting this saber and you're able to make it there, they should still have this available. If you're not able to make it there, check with one of your favorite scavengers or smugglers out there, and they should be able to hook you up with one of these sabers. But it's a very nice saber. It's solid. It doesn't have a lot of weight to it. This one actually weighs the same as the Darth Maul Shadow Collective saber, and I'll put a link to that video up above my head up here if you want to go and take a look more at detail of that saber. So, what do you think about it?
I like it. I like the sound of this particular lightsaber better than the other one. I just think it's got a uniqueness to it.
Yeah, and it's only one of two available sabers with the yellow blade color. The only other yellow that they had before were the Jedi Temple Guards, and then of course Rey has hers. So now they've actually got two different sabers that you can get that have yellow blades. So let me know what you guys think. Let us know what you think about the saber. Do you have this one? Are you looking forward to getting it? It's definitely a great piece to add to your collection if you're like us, where you want to have all of them. Pretty much. So let us know in the comments down below. I'd appreciate it, and love to hear your comments on what your thoughts are on this saber. Don't forget, we are still working towards our giveaway for the Cal Kestis Legacy Lightsaber. We just hit about 340 subscribers today, so you guys are awesome. We're getting closer, pushing to that 500, working towards 1,000 eventually. So double check that. Link will be up above above my head here that you can click on to go take a look at that and get signed up for that giveaway. It's real simple, real easy to do. So we're looking forward to doing that for you guys. Go double check, and if you haven't already, subscribe to all of our socials. They'll come up down here across the bottom somewhere for you guys to be able to go and look at. That's where you're going to get the most up-to-date information as far as when we're going to be releasing sabers. Or videos, I should say, not sabers, videos.
Sometimes sabers, depending on when we do the giveaways.
Exactly. But if you have already subscribed and you've hit the little notification bell on there to get the notifications, you will get updated as soon as the video goes live for you. So from us, I do thank you guys again for joining us. And what do we say?
May the Force be with you.
Have a good one.